Hi everyone, this is Megan Heaton with the VBAC link, and I'm so excited to be with you today and talking about VBAC supportive providers and what questions to ask them when you're looking for one. So stay with us and dive right in as we learn about what to ask. Alright, so here are 5 questions to take with you when you are interviewing VBAC supportive providers. Number 1, a lot of people really think to just say, hey, are you VBAC supportive? Although this is a really great question, it is easily answered yes or no. We suggest that you ask the provider a more open-ended question to give them a little bit more of an elaborate answer so you can tune into exactly how they're feeling about VBAC. So change it up with, how do you feel about VBAC? When they're answering this question, you should hopefully be able to get a feel of how they truly feel about VBAC. Some providers may give you a right direct answer and tell you exactly how they feel about VBAC. Some providers may give you a little bit of a roundabout answer and not even quite answer that completely. Tune into your intuition, as we always say, and figure out what you think about that provider and if they truly are supportive. Question number 2. What are the long and short-term benefits of both repeat cesarean and VBAC? This is going to give you a good opportunity to see if how a provider feels about repeat C-section. If a provider says, there's not really any risk with a repeat C-section, it's actually quite easy, you can schedule it, you know when your baby's birthday is going to be, that may be a red flag. It may not be for you. But just ask that question of what are the short and long-term benefits, because there are benefits for both. Question number 3. What are their requirements for a TOLAC? Now, TOLAC is just the medical term that they can refer to women who are wanting to VBAC. It is trial of labor after cesarean. So what are their requirements for a woman wanting to TOLAC? Do they have to go into labor by 40 weeks? Do they have to dilate? Or will they by a certain day, or they'll schedule a repeat C-section? Does their baby have to fit a certain measurement on the growth ultrasound? Do you have to meet certain requirements? There are certain requirements out there. So really get to know what their requirements are for VBAC and what things they may be looking for in the end of pregnancy that may be signs of a bait and switch. Now we're going to get right back to that in just a minute, but those are some great questions to ask and find out what their requirements are. Now question number 4 is similar. What are the hospital or the birthing location's requirements for VBAC and policies? Because a lot of the times you'll have a provider that is so supportive, like amazing. However, the policies where they deliver trump their word, really. They have to follow those policies in order to deliver there. And so really understanding the policies in that birthing location is going to truly benefit you, so you can make sure that not only do you and your providers views on TOLAC and VBAC align, but so do the hospital or the birthing place. Question number 5. Are there any extra things, policies, procedures, or steps that you take with a TOLAC mom that you do not with other moms? Now, let me give you a little bit of an example. A couple things may be like extra growth ultrasounds. Sometimes 37 weeks comes up and all of a sudden these providers are wanting to do these extra growth ultrasounds for no apparent reason. This may be a sign of a bait and switch and may be concerning, so watch out for that. Big babies are born vaginally all the time. We have a blog all about it. We see it all the time with doulas. It is possible. So just kind of look out and see what extra things they require. So make sure to ask those questions and really get an idea of if this provider is going to be in line with you or not. These questions are so important to ask before you even start care with these providers. And if you've already started care with these providers, ask them soon, early on, because these questions may be something that don't align with your views and your desires for this next birth, and you may want to take other options and look elsewhere for other supportive providers. Now, I told you I wanted to talk a little bit about bait and switch. I've had a bait and switch happen to me. I asked a lot of questions that weren't as in-depth, very easy yes or no questions. And I was like, okay, sounds like this provider is super supportive. Like, I'm going to totally have this VBAC. And in the end, it just wasn't the case. He really switched things around on me and played fear and kind of pinned my husband against me. And it wasn't really appreciated at all. And I was brokenhearted. I was brokenhearted that a provider that I loved and trusted, or thought I trusted, would do that. And so really watch out for these bait and switches. They happen. It's sad. We wish they didn't, but they do. And usually your intuition is going to speak to you. No, it's never too late to change. It's never too late to find a good provider that's in line with you and the way you want to have this baby. If you want to learn more about VBAC and what we offer all across the board, check us out at thevbaclink.com. We have blogs and podcasts and education forums and freebies and downloads and amazing things to take with you to really armor up and educate yourself so you can rock that VBAC.